Okay, welcome to another standard 15 plus 10 chess match, chess game, whatever you want to call it. And let's see what is in store for us today. Again with the white pieces. I keep getting the white pieces. So when my opponent plays the Sicilian, I have been playing the closed Sicilian lately. Oh wow, 2002, okay. A much higher rated player than I. So I will need to prioritize my time management, which is going to be difficult because we're probably going to be in a closed position. And in a closed position, sometimes you might take a lot of time developing a plan. So I will try to manage my time wisely. Also, I need to be on my end game, best, because with these higher rated players, they will turn a bad end game for them into a win just by battling and battling. What's this guy doing? What's taking him so long? Let's see. Rapid. Yeah, he's got 2,000 over 2,000 games, so this is a legitimate rating. But what is taking so long? Wow, if I draw, I get +6. It's like a win for me. Something's going on. Something's not right. It's taking him 2 minutes to make his third move. Something is not right. Okay. Wow. G3 or G6. My goodness. That took a while. Now he's playing quick. So this is a setup I adopt as black when my opponent keeps the position closed. It's the Sicilian dragon, this pawn structure. Okay, so with his knight on f6, I'm going to play h3 so that this knight doesn't come into g4 and attack my bishop. And next move, I'll probably bring queen to d2. Okay. Now what could he be thinking about? e5 followed by knight d to b8. Knight here. Let's go ahead and play the usual queen d2. Okay, so he wants to prevent that, but that means he's not going to castle just yet. If he plays h6, that means he's not going to castle just yet, because castling, I can grab this pawn. So why don't we grab some space? With a move like that, I think we can grab some space. So let's do that. Play f4. And next move, I'm going to want to move my knight on g1 to either f3. Okay, he's clearly got a plan in mind. Let's see. I am going to go knight f3. Is he going to play queen a5 next move? Is that his plan? Okay, yeah. So he's gonna play knight c6 as I expected. Do I play e5 here? E5 would be interesting. But on e5, his knight captures my knight. Do I play bishop takes? Bishop takes, pawn takes, knight here to d5. Very interesting. e5 doesn't look good. Could I castle? I could castle. Castle and then e5. Well, castle, knight b to c6, e5. He's got this e5 square covered a few times, so maybe I don't want to do that. But on the other hand, if pawn captures, I got this rook heading down f7, and if he castles, I have bishop takes h6. As I said earlier, I'm going to need to watch my time. Do I capture, followed by knight e2, capture with the bishop, knight e2. No, I don't want to do that. Let's castle on the king side. No, let's castle on the queen side. Or do I play knight d1? Followed by c3. Yeah, let's play knight d1. I'm going to protect b2, play c3. So this is protecting b2. Now if knight takes with check, just make sure this is safe. And now I can play knight f2, which protects h3, now that b2 is protected. Okay, he is looking to open this position up, or just box me in. Do I play f5 here? I feel like I can. f5, g takes f5, e takes f5. I could also play g4. I could also play knight f2. I'm liking knight f2. I like knight f2 because it protects h3. Now if I castle, h3 is protected. And now my knight is on a better square. On d1, it wasn't doing much. It was protecting b2 for the time being, a move ago, but now it doesn't need to do that. Alright, he plays b6, planning on developing his bishop to b7 and hitting this long diagonal. That is not a bad move. I can think about castling here, kingside, castling queenside. f5 still does not look like the best move because I'm only hitting f5 once. So is there a way to do that? I could play bishop to g4. That is technically my bad bishop, so, and my knight could come to f4. Oh yeah, I can play this now. I can play f5 because if the pawn takes, my pawn takes, it's a discovered attack on his knight. And what else does this f5 pawn move do? So f5, let's say he plays bishop b7, pawn takes. Or let's say g takes f5, e takes f5, and then bishop b7. Well, he doesn't have a discovered attack on my queen. So if the knight moves, I can play bishop takes b7. So I think f5 is safe. Let's play it. And I think after this, he'll probably put a rook on the g file, rook g8. That's probably where his counter chances will come from. Rook g8, I'll probably play g4. Put a knight on e4 maybe. So I'm going to have some kingside space after this. I think that's what the imbalance that I will have coming out of the opening will be, is kingside space. All right, I got 8 minutes and 47 seconds left. I gotta pick up the pace because with these higher rated players, their pacing is very good and their end game technique is much stronger than players of my rating level. Let's go back into focus mode. Bishop b7. So I guess he's not too worried about pawn takes g6, pawn takes g6. Do I castle at that point? Alright, I could play knight g4 here, h5, f5, f6, but then bishop takes, knight takes, queen takes. Bishop g5, that doesn't really do much. So maybe keep the pawn tension. And do I castle queenside? And put a rook on h5, maybe, or excuse me, rook a to f1. Do I play g4 here? Knight g4 maybe. We already looked at knight g4. It's not much. I could play king e2, but that kind of blocks my queen from protecting this knight, so I'm not too keen on that. Although, if I'm going to take the pawn, I want to keep the tension, so I do want to keep the tension. Let's castle kingside. Castle kingside, maybe bring the king to h2 and have a rook on g1 and f1. After king h2, this knight is free to move. Knight, okay, so he's attacking d5. Not a bad plan. I'm thinking maybe knight g4 followed by... Oh, okay, so the idea is... Okay, so he wants me to capture this pawn now. Alright, let's do that. Let's capture the pawn now. And now what? Maybe bishop g4 and sneak into this little nook here. All of a sudden this bishop's starting to look alright. It's starting to look kind of strong. And now this knight will be free to move. He might play rook. If rook f8, bishop takes h3. I thought he was going to take with the knight here. Okay, not a bad move. So do I play queen? No, I don't want to play queen there. Is there anything else I can do? Not really. King, maybe move the king now. Put the king on some light squares. Let's put the king on g2 because he's offering a bishop trade. I could have played queen e2. I was thinking if I played queen e2, he would play h5, bishop takes, rook takes c8, and my queen wouldn't have much of a place to go. But yeah, so I think queen e2 would have been better last move, but that's okay. Okay, so he's going to play knight here maybe, knight captures. Let's see. Let's see, because I'm going to play bishop. I'm going to play bishop g5 for sure. Okay, so yeah, his queen is on light squares now. He likes that. I might put my queen on c7 or c2, queen b3, eye up these light squares. Okay, yeah, dominating position for the queen. But what do I do? Do I take his knight? Yeah, he's thinking about castling queenside. So queen c2, castles queenside, queen a4. Hmm. Thinking about b4, I have 2 minutes and 49 seconds left. On b4, I might get some play. I think b4 because I want to get this rook active as soon as possible. He wants to castle. He's not going to castle kingside. If he kingside castles, knight g4 check, followed by knight f6, which would be dangerous for him, I think. Oh wait, no. If he castles kingside, the rook is on the f-file, so he can do that. Okay, so my bishop is superior to his. That's something to think about. His knight is kind of... His knight has potential. My knight is... Actually, yeah, I think my last move should have been pretty clearly knight d1, knight e3. So b4 was not the best move, I don't think. However, it does allow for potential. Okay, now I could play bishop h5. Bishop h6, excuse me. G4. How's g4 look? h4. Preparing to get my knight in there. Yeah, I'm going to play h4. And then knight moves. Because that creates some good ideas for my knight. Knight h3. Maybe I should have captured first. No, I don't want his rook to become active. His pieces are not as active as mine. So if possible, I'd like to keep it that way. I could play b5, c4, close up the center. Yeah, I think there's no rush right now. My pieces look better. Okay, yeah, he reacted quickly. I might even play c4 here. And give him that pawn on the queen side. Because I don't want his rook becoming active. So I did give him a pawn, but for now, I think that's all right. Okay,
Strong move, strong move. Let's see where this knight move takes us, because I have a minute left on my clock, and I need to be super careful. Hmm. So it looks like we might. Okay, so he has a pawn material advantage. He has a pawn material advantage. His knight is about to become strong. My bishop is better than his bishop, but I might be able to get knight g5 in. I mean, I have to get knight g5 in. So I'll probably play bishop e3. The queen is. Hmm. 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 I'm not sure what to do here, unfortunately. So I gotta, and I'm probably gonna have to trade for the knight because my knight's gonna come to g5, and it can't go to. Ah. Hmm. Boy, boy, is this well played by my opponent. Let's see where this takes us. Okay, so if knight takes, I mean, what can I do? King f2 or f3, e2. Because as soon as this, yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen here. It is a closed position, so there might be a chance I can draw. I'll just offer the draw now. Because it's looking like He's going to protect. Okay, he's going to protect b6 and push his a pawn. Okay. So, not a draw. Not a draw. Okay. I see what he wants to do. He was thinking about knight e6, attacking this pawn. I have 32 seconds on my clock. Very interesting. Let's see what happens. I don't know what to do, so I'm just going to take, and hopefully the closed position can give me a draw somehow. Okay. So where does his king want to go? His king wants to sneak in here. So if I play a4, pawn takes, king takes, how about king a4? Oh, he plays a6 here. I play a3, maybe. I have the opposition, but alright, I gotta keep moving because I just had 1.7 seconds left on my clock. I don't have all the time in the world. If he captures with the king, but he's not going to. I think he's going to. Oh. I don't think I have anything. I think he's just simply got me beat. I think he simply got me beat. Because he plays c4 here. And it's looking like a tough road for me. How about, can I sacrifice? No, because that doubles his pawns. I'm thinking about, oh no, he's going to guide. I think any shot I wanted. I think d4 is my last. And even still, yep, he just chased my pawn down. That's just about does it. Yep. Good game. I'm about to resign. This was a good game.
Alright, so let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. I'm pretty sure. Where was it? Let's see. No, it was before this. Okay. Yeah, alright, so around when I gave up that B pawn. So I think the big mistake, I played pretty well in this game, and I'm very happy with how I played. He had a bad bishop, and his knight wasn't so strong either. His king was still in the center, but I'm not sure if that mattered much. Instead of playing b4, what I should have done was knight d1. On knight d1, my knight is about to come to e3, where it's attacking d5, and it's pretty much in its optimal place. It also prevents him from castling kingside, which he eventually did. So just identifying your plan is very important. But I'm pretty happy with how I played, other than that move. Maybe I should have just taken the pawn. I was just too worried about this rook becoming active quickly, but it didn't even matter in the end. So I think capturing that pawn. So here's what is an example of what could have happened. So what would his best move be here? Probably rook c6 again. The same idea of getting this rook on d4. And now my knight goes here, his knight goes here, my knight goes here. And we got ourselves a game. This is looking pretty dang even. He's got access to b3. Yeah, this was a good game. It says one mistake, so let's see what mistake that was. Okay, so b4, is that the move? This was the mistake, right, as I expected. So what are they saying? Knight d1 is best. Yep, I knew it. Alright, but, so let's see. Had I played knight d1, I'm at a +2 advantage, but that really, it looks just like a pretty even position, even though my bishop is strong. Well, I guess that's probably what it's giving me the +2 rating for, is how strong my bishop is. So he castles queen side, or does he? Yeah. Yep. And then what do I do? Knight e3, obviously. Yeah, the thing is, I could improve my pieces, and he could not. All right, I'm gonna stop the recording here. Let's look at it a couple moves further. King b8.
And now it's saying a4. Okay, that makes sense. Queen c2. Yeah, get the queen on light squares. I was talking about that briefly during the game. And bishop xe7. Yeah, bishop xe7 did look all right. But I don't know. I don't think I would have the... yeah, bishop xe7, queen xe7, knight d5. And that knight is just a beast. It's a problem. His bishop is garbage. That is definitely a decisive position. White would just have to take his time